I just got a new camera, so let's unbox it. Oh my god, it's so tiny. Okay, so this is obviously the Sony ZV-E10. I'm gonna come back to why I chose this over the ZV-1 and ZV-1F if you're curious about that, but I did buy this used, so I don't know if I'm gonna get scanned right now or not. Oh my god, it's so pretty packaged. Like, what? This feels like a, what is it called, wind cap or something? I'm so happy I didn't get scammed. Oh my gosh. Or let's not speak too soon. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait, no. What? Why is it so bright? Do you see, like, it's just so white? Oh, settings, of course. Okay, so what you're currently seeing is the Canon EOS 700D, while this is the new Sony ZV-E10. To be honest, the color, I don't know how this is gonna look like on a screen, but I'm not super convinced of like the color so far. But okay, what I love about this already is how easy it is to hold. I've had this DSLR for 10 years now, and though I love it, it just doesn't work for really like what I want to use it for. And therefore, I rarely use my camera because I don't care to bring it outside because it's so heavy and big. While this is like very small, super easy to hold, would fit in my purse for sure. Okay, let's do the rest of the video on my new camera while I talk about why I chose this. I have to be honest, I think the settings is kind of hard, or like I can't figure out this color. I did like a quick video to find out how to do the settings and stuff. I have no idea whatsoever about like technical camera stuff. I don't know if I like this, but it might just be the winter light too. So I can't get over the wide lens, like there's so much background, which I love, which is one of the reasons why I chose this camera. The autofocus was also supposed to be pretty good. Hello. I'm not convinced of that either. Okay, that was a little bit better. I love the quality though. Oh, obviously cameras are very individual, what you want to use it for and stuff. For me, it was a combination of a lot of things that I'm gonna talk about now, if that's interesting at all. I searched up a lot of YouTube videos comparing all the ZV series cameras because for a while I was between the ZV-1 and the ZV-1F, but I did rule out the ZV-1 pretty fast exclusively just because of the lens. Both of those cameras have a set lens, which means the millimeters or like the angle you have is what you get. And the ZV-1, which a lot of people do say, especially for vlogging, which is one of the things that I would really like to use my camera for, is that when you like hold it, it's simply too close. So that is what Sony took into consideration when they made the ZV-1F. I also heard that has a little bit nicer color, which is why I really wanted the Sony ZV-1F. Even though the ZV-1 is like the OG and it's probably a little bit more technical advanced than the ZV-1F, they do have a lot of similarities. But again, because for my personal preference, the lens is more important than a lot of that stuff, so that is why I wanted the ZV-1F. And if I was only gonna use this camera for traveling and vlogging, I would have picked the ZV-1F simply just because it's so compact and light and fit in any purse or pocket. But having owned, you know, the DSLR my whole life, even though I really haven't used it that much just because it's so big and like impractical to bring around, I realized when I was researching for the ZV-1F, because I wanted to buy it used, I came over the ZV-E10. I realized I found the perfect in between because the ZV, oh, I'm so tired of saying that, the ZV-E10 has an interchangeable lens. And again, I am no camera technical expert at all, but that means you can change out the lens. I could also do that on my DSLR. I didn't own any extra lenses, but what a lot of creators says about this camera is that you can grow with it, and instead of like changing the whole camera, if I was not happy with, let's say, the ZV-1F or this, I don't have to change the whole camera. I can just get another lens, and lenses is like really what matters when it comes to quality after what I've understood. However, it's still a small and compact camera that do fit in like I think most of my purses. It is a little bit bigger than the ZV-1F, but the quality and flexibility you get with that, it was worth it for me. And if I was traveling or vlogging somewhere where I couldn't bring it, I think my phone would always be nice. And also I would love to use this camera for like sit down videos or b-roll and stuff in addition to vlogging. And so for me, it like became a no-brainer that the ZV-E10 would be the perfect fit for me. The battery on this camera is also bigger, so the battery life is supposed to be better than the ZV-1 and ZV-1F. It has a lot of functions, good color grading is what I was told at least. I don't know if I have to figure out those settings. Great quality, I can change the lens while still being a small camera. Like, it's so crazy to me that I can actually like lift this up because my Canon could never. Let's do a little vlogging test. This is me like holding the camera at a comfortable length. I do like the angle, it's not like cropped in on my forehead or anything. One thing that the ZV-E10 Mark II does better though is the stabilization when you're walking around, I've heard. So I'll have to see this while editing what it looks like. If it's super shaky, that's not ideal, but also how much does it matter if the Mark II is like almost twice the price? I don't know. Also, obviously the audio you're hearing is the camera microphone. I don't know if you can hear me tapping on it. This is the camera zoomed out at 16 millimeters, and this is it at 50 millimeters. Pretty good, I would say. When I researched this and realized like you can get all these cameras at pretty much the same price point. I think originally the ZV-E10 is like more expensive than the others, but on the marketplace it was pretty much the same, so that made the decision really easy for me. So I am very happy, very excited. If you have any ZV-E10 tips for me, please let me know in the comments. I'm going to London tomorrow, so I'm gonna bring it and try to take some pictures. Maybe I'll vlog actually. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Thank you so much for watching. If it was helpful at all, I would appreciate a thumbs up so much, and have a magical day. Bye.